In this video we're going to write our first VHDL program, and for that, as an example, we're going to use a majority circuit. A majority circuit that has 3 inputs and 1 output, and the output reflects the majority of the logical values in the input, regardless of the order. So if there are more zeros than ones, we get a 0. If there are more ones than zeros, then we get a 1. The first thing we do whenever we write a VHDL program is to import our libraries, and we usually import the IEEE library and we use everything from it. So basically these 2 lines of code are template. Usually you start every VHDL program with them because for most of our simulations we want to use these types. So with that out of the way, we can declare our entity, which we do with the keyword entity followed by the name of our entity, and we end with the keyword is. Now we can declare any generics after here, but we don't have any generics, so we won't add them. So we'll go straight into the port declaration. In this case, the port declaration goes like that, and it's a standard logic vector 2 down to 0. This is how we declare a bit array of a given length. For example, we know that we have a 3-bit input and it's called M input, so we can use the same name, and we declare it as a standard logic vector, and we declare the index, or the indexation in this here. We're telling that it starts at index 2 and it goes down to index 0. So we got index 2, index 1, and index 0, which will give us 3 bits. We end with a semicolon and we will move on to our outputs. Now our output is of the type standard logic because it's only 1 bit, so this one is not it's not a vector, and we can actually give them starting values. Now the reason I do this, it's because I wanted to show you the difference between addressing a vector and addressing an individual bit. You can notice that the vector has double quotes and the bit has single quote. This is very important in VHDL because whenever you're addressing a vector you need to use the double quotes, and whenever you address a single bit you use the single quotes. If you don't, then it will cause trouble. And we end with the keyword end followed by the name of the entity, which is optional, but I like it because it looks nice. So with that we have declared that entity, and we move on to declare the architecture.